Okay, maybe the second time's a charm. Who knows? Maybe this is working. Not sure what happened and why YouTube closed off the other one, but hey, here we are. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Decent day so far for me. My work day is pretty much done. I may get interrupted once or twice, but we'll see. Other than that, going to be. Hey, thank you. And hey, JJ, yep, first twice in a row. Garion, Kay, Hines, welcome all. Yeah, try to do something a little bit different. Bring something new in every once in a while so that I'm not sitting around just doing nothing for this. So we'll see how it goes. May keep it, may not. May do something different, change things up from time to time. The cool thing is if I keep this theme, that color works. If I go back to the old theme, which is more fire based, it works as well. So, it kind of was a nice double, opening if needed. Other than that, really the plan for today, we're going to open up some Battleground rewards, see how we ended up doing for the season, see how we did as an alliance, see my individual. Probably haven't calculated out. I'm going to open up a couple more featured 6-star crystals, see if we can get Spider-Punk, and should have enough 7-star shards to open up another 7-star crystal, and we can talk live stream. A lot of good, a lot of good rewards, a lot of good announcements in the live stream, and also we've got the next Battleground meta information that's out and available, and we'll kind of go through all that. So with that, let's go ahead and jump in game. No timer for there, just a standard transition. There we go. So I guess we have our war results, and it was kind of what I figured. These first couple wars, since we kind of fell down in war rating, since we didn't push last month, last Battleground season, going to be a little bit of mismatches, probably the first 2 or 3, but we did okay. Posted a war video out there. Not sure what happened on the rendering of the war video. If you watch it, you'll notice that my audio description and the video are a little off. I'm a little bit behind on my audio description. I'm not sure what happened. I record it at the same time. So I'm watching the playback and recording my voiceover at the same point in time, and somehow they're out of sync. So I don't know. We'll figure that out before the next one. It's not terrible. It's enough that it drives me crazy, but it's probably just me. And yes, Kay, I did. That was your alliance. I thought so, Heinz. Sorry about that. I will say, placement wise, there was a couple good ones. We struggled with, I can't remember my battle group. I'm in BG2. We dropped, I think, 4 or 5 fights. So, we've got some to clean up. You had a couple good placements in there. I was worried. I took path 2 the whole way through. I was worried about, how much health I was going to lose just to defender nonsense. You have Mojo, you have Atuma with Thorns damage, you have Maw who can get you with degen, you have Kindred who, when he gets down near the end of his life or pretty much anywhere, once he gets those 50 charges on, you can do all sorts of things. So, it was fun. It was a good war. It was a good starting war for us. So BG3 is always better. Yeah, sometimes. I know the folks in BG3 and 4 Loki, so I've got to weigh it a little bit. It is what it is. You'll notice no music. That's what actually I believe crashed the stream last time. So I don't have my music going. Hopefully you can hear game audio. But yeah, I think that's what the music source that I have is supposed to be royalty free. 1, the app crashes every once in a while. 2, I get kind of copyright notices every once in a while, not strikes necessarily, just notices saying, hey, you've got to mute this audio in your playback. It's not, something you're authorized to do, even though I pay them to use it. So tired of dealing with it. Probably going to find another source for some background audio as we go through. And other than that, I think that's it. We can jump in and see. Yeah, jump in and see what we've got as far as rewards. We've got the skirmish rewards, we've got solo, we've got Battlegrounds Alliance, we've got Battleground Completion. So you can see solo, I actually thought I was going to finish higher than this. It's higher than I normally finish, but I kind of thought I was going to finish a little bit higher than 3,200. Alliance, same thing. Figured we'd be higher than 39. We were higher than 39 the season before when we were pushing Alliance War. A lot of it was near the end of the season. Some of our bigger Battlegrounds guys decided that they were going to do other things. We lost Andy. He went to GT40. And of course, he's a big Battleground pusher. We lost Trappy. So couple guys that usually put in several hundred more points than what kind of the replacements did. But, all in all, not too bad. Wish we were higher. Hey, Jason, finished 42, and that's not too bad. It's right there, same rewards. And then individually, there we go. I finished, you will be able to see 1260. Fair, all things considered. But with that, that's 6,000 shards there. That's 3,000 shards there, so that's 9,000. We'll probably be able to get there. That leaves me at like 13,382. I do have, enough. Don't know if I've got may open up some 5-star shards to see, well, we'll see where we're at when all of it's done. That was the top of Quantum, whatever that was, Quantum 1. So I think. But, we're going to go ahead and, well, what the heck, let's just go ahead and grab them. You know what? And I've got some 7-star shards I can grab out of War Victory rewards and elsewhere. So we're just going to jump over to the rewards tab. I'll grab the ones that have 7-star shards. We'll leave the rest sit for now. I am so glad was it later this month? Later this month, where they're going to get rid of the 22-hour daily events. No more arena or event quest or level up. It is all each individual day. I am looking forward to that. I'm going to leave the Alliance ones in there because I'm not sure yet what I want from the selectors. I'm going to do some opening before then. OG Highline. Howdy, sir. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. So there's those shards. Somewhere else in here, we have some more 7-star shards. There we go. There's those. And we're going to go the whole way down here to the bottom. I'm going to grab these gold track ones. What else is in there? Ooh, some Magnetron crystals. We'll open those as well. Is that it for 7-star shards? I hate that it goes back to the top all the time. Wish it would just kind of stay where I was at. The Alliance War ones. We'll grab those. So there we are. Now we've got all the 7-star shards. And we're going to do this unlike I typically do. Well, I guess I got a 10%, huh? Oh boy. A whole 10%. Okay. So we're going to start with the Magnetron ones, if I can find them. We may open those Paragon as well. What the heck? We'll open them. Let's find the Magnetron ones first. We'll just kind of do a crystal hodgepodge opening. 70 units there. You may never level up a 4-star. There may be days you don't want to play, and that's the quickest way to get it, to get that daily done. To me, I'll still level them up from time to time. I haven't leveled up a 4-star in a long time. There was a point when I had, there we go, we're going to open up these 2 antiquated ones. I'm just going to pop them. If I get a 7-star, I'm going to, I didn't think that was going to happen. I used to worry about getting all my 4-star champs max sig, and for a long time I had them. Oops, I don't want to pop those yet. For a long time I had them all max sig. I've kind of fallen off on that lately. So, I'm going to go ahead and start getting some of the images for the live stream kind of queued up here to pull. I did grab some screenshots. And I am going to pop these. These are worth points for that event. I've seen some nice 7-stars coming out of here. I'm not expecting them myself. Come on. Quicker. I'm just going to tap them quick. I am kind of weird. I've said it many times. I like seeing a spinner. I'll pop from time to time, but I don't like it. I don't know if my luck's any better either way. I'll pop the Paragons, so I'll spin these. because I do want a Captain Marvel movie, and I even want the excitement of getting troll rolled by it. I haven't seen her in here at all. She's supposed to be the top reward. I haven't seen her as a 5, 6, or 7 star in that reel. Not that it really matters, but it would be nice to see her. Ah, there we go. I saw her go by there. About what I expect out of those, 5 and 4 stars, nothing more, nothing less. That's right, more points towards getting Captain Marvel movie. And now we're going to jump up here. And somewhere there were some Paragon crystals. We'll open all these. This is just to try and grab a few more shards here and there. And I'm just going to pop all of these. Doubt we'll see a 7 star, 2 5 stars, and a bunch of 4 stars. Let's just see if we see, and another 5, and that's it. So yeah, that's what I expect out of Paragon, or yeah, Paragon crystals. All right, let's jump over. We've got some 6-star featured crystals. We've got, like I said, I am looking for, the only one out of here I want is Spider-Punk. I'm just going to do, I'll do 3 at a time. Because they're, really once I pull them, I'm done. I don't want anybody else from these crystals. These crystals are trash. I hate saying it that way, but they are. I am not a fan. The non-featured champions are poor. There we go. So that was easy enough. I like it when it's one and done. Okay, I've got all of them now. Now it's just opening regular 6-star crystals from here on. Should have just bought one. I mean, who wants Psycho Man, Jabari, Sentinel, Cyclops, Arcus? I don't really know what they were thinking as far as the off champs in this featured. Some of the featured champions are nice. Once again, I don't know. I said it in my featured opening. I don't know if I'm going to rank any of them up. I've already got a bunch of them at rank 4, a couple of them at rank 5. I guess maybe if I hadn't grinded or gotten them elsewhere, it would be okay. But there we are. We did get Spider-Punk. He will be awakened and ranked up on Level Up Day, since Level Up Day is going to be around at least once or twice more. And does that give us enough? That gave us enough for a 7-star. I'm going to go ahead and open these 2 6-stars that are sitting here, though. More shards, more SIGs. I'm getting a whole bunch of max out 6 stars now, too. All right. Once again, kind of like with the last opening, I'm not sure who I want out of this. Just really don't want one that's above SIG 60, SIG 80. New, great. Awakening, great. There's a bunch I'd love to awaken. If I get one that's a multiple opening, I want it to be one of my rank 3s to help my prestige. But, I'm not picky. Saw Spot in there. Wouldn't mind Spot. Wouldn't mind awakening my Crossbones. Awakening my Sasquatch. I would take him up. Photon would be great. Jugs would be great. Yeah, I'm not picky at all on this. So we're going to give it a second here. We're going to spin it out and let's see what we get. All right, we're going to tap on that sucker and it lands on. I'll take it. That's the first time. I've got them on my other account. So there we go. We have a brand new Guardian. I like that. I like that. I'd like to awaken them. But you got to get them once to awaken them. So there we are. I will take that. I don't think there's any way I can open up another one yet. So we're going to go on. There we go. Actually, no, we're going to go open a few other things here real quick because I do have to make a decision later on what tier 6 class catalyst I am selecting. And I know there's only 2 selectors in there and there's like 8 25%ers, but I'm going to open up all of these just to see what I form and where I end up. Good spread there. That was a really good spread. That's typically not the case. I thought I had some 25%ers in here as well. There they are. Not many. Okay, now where does that put us as far as tier 6? Okay, so 5 cosmic, we're in good shape there. Almost ready to do another mutant, 1 to 2, 2 science, almost ready for another mystic, 1 to 2, and then tech. I need to, so I think the selectors I will take 2. Who am I going to take up? That will be the question. 7, rank 1. Probably go mystic. Thinking long shot, thinking Wiccan, white tiger. Wouldn't mind Adam Warlock going up. I've got enough for that already though. Null, I wouldn't mind taking him up, so I can make that decision there. Having rank 2 Danny Moonstar wouldn't be bad. So maybe it is mutant that I go. I could take that Nightcrawler up. Do have 8 25%ers. I could take a risk there. So yeah, we'll figure that out later. Let's jump into the event quest and see what we've got. I don't even remember where I was at when I stopped. Whoops. It was auto running Conqueror. Actually, before we do this, let me we can talk live stream a little bit. We'll leave that up in the background. So, all right, new daily event. I am looking forward to this. You awakened your war machine. That's all right. My war machine, SIG 80, SIG 60, something like that. I've pulled him a few times. It's not fun. So there we are. New daily event. Let me see if I can zoom in on this thing a little bit. There we go. We'll get Crash out of the way there. Perfect. So, you get your normal Valiant crystals. Those, from my understanding, are the 4-hour crystals. Some ISO, revive, typical stuff. You get your shards for your supreme solo crystals, some gold, which is nice, potion. I'm excited for a couple things here. I'm looking forward to this selector, especially right there. More tier 6, most definitely. This is a tough choice here because my understanding is that's tier 4 class catalyst, Sig stones, or 225 Titan crystal shards. I'm leaning towards the 225 Titan crystal shards. And then, you're getting every day 750 7-star shards, which is really nice. So you figure, it's 750 times 30 days on the calendar. That's a crystal and a half just for logging in. It's not too bad. Going to be easier to do. Say that it'll take about a total of 30 minutes. Then you don't have to. The nice thing about it is, I hated times when Arena landed on a Sunday. There's no arenas really that I want to run on a Sunday. So I do like that. Really looking forward to this. That's going to be, that was a good change to the event calendar. Then we have this. Yep, exactly. So you don't have to pay and you get a little bit every day. We update here and we can go to this one and I'll zoom in on this one a little bit. This is the push further 7-day calendar that comes up next week. This is awesome. Not sure what the day 4 crystals are. I don't know if they ever said. Hey, Hake, how's it going? So I'm not sure what that is. Um, it's probably some type of Paragon crystal or um, Valiant crystal, something like that. My guess is 5 to 7 star or something. I don't know. Nice that we get a tier 6 class catalyst selector, 200 more, so another ascension, and a full 7-star crystal. I don't think anybody can complain about any of that. That is all very, very good stuff. And then, of course, what would it have been without a conversation on the Sinister Sentinel sideshow? Boy, I agree with Jax on that one. Say that a couple times fast. But looking forward to that. That's the summer sales event, the July 4th event. I do like that they said that it is capped, and I don't know if this will work. Let me see if I can just do this. Hey, that did work. That it is capped at 4 offers max. So 4 Odins, 4 Black Panthers, 4 Tony Starks, right on down through, instead of having to buy 4 from the web store, 4 from in-game to get the max rewards. Of course, if you buy everything, you're going to get a 7-star Weapon X. I'm not sure I want that, but all very, very, very good things that they announced today. Very, nice live stream. There wasn't anything in there that I can say that I really disliked. To me, it was very quick, very reward centric, very, very player friendly. I like the idea of replacing the daily events. Mercenary, Guardians of the Galaxy, or Mutant. Okay, Mercenary. Well, let's go ahead and grab a team of Mercs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a very good time. Hey, we can grab there, we can grab there, there. Let's grab a Guardian of the Galaxy. Where is she? Gamora. And then we'll grab somebody for the boss. I don't even remember who the boss is of this chapter. I've run it once. Oh, that's right. My buddy Kindred. And there's only one champ that I want to use for Kindred anymore. And that's my friend, Mr. Piggy. So yeah, I was very impressed. I love the live stream. Can't complain. Can't complain with the rewards. Oh, the other thing I didn't do that we can talk about here real quick. And apologies, I did not grab this screenshot. If I grab a screenshot, I crop it and make it look good. But this one wasn't, so I'm going to zoom in on it. It's going to be a little blurry. There's the Battlegrounds information for next season. Should start up Wednesday. It looks like it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be probably another nuke one. Very cosmic heavy. So the victory track, cosmic attackers, light attacks have a 50% chance to armor break the defender, reducing their armor rating by 20% for 10 seconds. If the light hit was critical, the chance is 100% instead. Okay, defensive transference, they're going to gain armor. So even without the armor break, it's not going to be bad. Well, actually, it's going to be more than 10%. It's 10% up, and it's going to be 10 stacks, so it would be 100% armor increase. And then the defender's armor up buffs gain 40% potency. So 50% for each armor up, something like that. So if you don't have an armor break or a cosmic champ or a mystic that can dispel it, going to be some slow fights in there. So very cosmic, mystic. I'm expecting tech to be, well, I don't know. That'll be interesting. I'll have to see where it goes. And then when you get the Gladiator circuit, it adds explosive personality, so you're not going to want to hit into the block. It's going to be hard to gauge the explosive personality armor ups from all the other ones, That's my only concern there. And then well, you got Rich Get Richer for weeks 3 and 4. And then at the start of the fight and at the end of each champion special attack, one of the following indefinite effects is randomly applied, which is nice, except for there's a regen in there. Right there. And you're fighting somebody and they get regen. I don't know how much of a regen it is, but that would be a pain. And I do like that they throw in there, and this maybe have been on there for a while, defenders more likely to activate a special 1 and special 2. So I think that's their way of trying to force the AI to throw some specials. Not a bad meta. Kind of looking forward to it a little bit. Yep, next week, Wednesday. Red Skull might be an auto ban. Probably. He already kind of is in a way. So, what do I have to do here? Bleed if the attack is mutant or tactical, and they gain a cross charge when they inflict the defender with a bleed effect. Okay, so let's see how. I don't remember if I ran Bullseye before. Let's try him out. I don't usually ever use this guy on attack. He's usually sitting on defense somewhere. Well, I guess they're stun immune. Well, not completely stun immune. And I guess the unstoppable, if they're bleeding, they don't do that. Not bad. Bullseye can kind of stick around. Black Widow Deadly Origin's not going to be very good because she doesn't bleed. I brought a bunch of non-bleeders into a bleed heavy thing. Well, we'll go ahead. I may grab some mutants next time around. And she is now unstoppable. What the heck? Let's throw this. Yeah, we'll just run Bullseye through. I am running recoils at the moment, so gonna take a little bit of recoil damage. Ooh, you know what? We're not going to. Let's run Gamora. Let's see if we can get a big special 1. Won't have any Fury. Well, won't have any Node Furies up at that point in time. I guess I do, actually. Yeah, not a bad special 1 there. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I can evade his special 1 without any issue. Sometimes he wants to be a pain. But yeah, Red Skull, I hope he's not an auto ban because, I hate when my R3s just get auto banned, but yeah, he could be a pain. The thing about it is explosive, for when it gets to the gladiator circuit, the explosive personality should never come into it. You don't want to hit into his block anyway. I think he's going to be okay as a defender. I'm not thinking he's going to be anything real great because, you're going to be running Cosmic Champs. You're going to be running Armor Break. I don't know. Oh, not quite enough to kill him. That'll be interesting. He won't be fun as a defender. He never is. So There we go. Oh, she failed it. I want to get the node bleed on there. And why not just miss, a parry? That's fine. There we are. I love my ability to parry from time to time. I am so good at it. It was nice. First war of the season, and I ran recoils. Didn't have to turn them off. Yeah, we'll do this. Refresh that. Node bleed. I said node, not nose. Yeah, I evaded your evade, you little silly thing. Bullseye's not bad on attack if you get everything lined up and have the right nodes. All right. So you saw, hopefully you saw, or if you haven't, I posted a war video out of probably my best Kindred fight ever in a war. Or in anything today. Granted, I had to boost accordingly for it, but why'd you have to go unblockable on your special one, you fool? Nice, unblockable again. Wasn't clean. He's down. No death. Well, let's run her again. We're going to change team up, though. We are definitely changing that team up. Let us find some bleeders. We want some people who put some bleeds on. Let's go Sinister. I'm trying to find some people I don't typically use. Nightcrawler still, his red damage is still considered a bleed, an instant bleed, isn't it? Since they changed them. When he crits. I'm going to assume it is. I'm going to assume that it is. We're going to test it right here. What are the nodes on this one? Combo party. Okay. So we're going to try to do the stun twice in a row. Get the bleed from the nodes. There we are. Now we don't have to worry about that. Unstoppable. On cooldown, and there we go. I really don't know how to use this guy now. Don't know what the proper way to play him is. And I stopped because he's going to go unstoppable. And I missed another parry. Jesus. That wasn't bad. 79. I was sitting there. You know, I love. Never mind. Just. I know I parried some of those. Every once in a while, I wonder. You know, I didn't have a striker on him either. Oh well. I wish they would come out with more strikers. I kind of understand in a way why they're not, but at the same time, I really wish they'd come out with more strikers. Thank you for critting when you did that. Okay. Enough of this. I don't like this node. Non-bleeders are no fun on this node. And then they put in Rogue. Okay, I'm just going to play it, assuming I'm not going to be able to parry at all, ever. And that they're going to go unstoppable every so often. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to get hit in the face. You know, as you can tell, I don't really worry too much about the event quest. It is just a matter of getting it done. Oh, and that's nice. You put Immortal Abomination in there as well. Now, we're going to have to run Sinister for that one. I like how you shrugged that parry off. Not feeling this node combination. I typically hate the several of the node combinations in Event Quest. It just is what it is. They make it just annoying. And I think that's my problem with it. It's just annoying. And now he's unstoppable, and I'm in a corner. And he's not one to throw a special, so we're just going to do it another way. You know, he's not a bad counter for I-Bomb there. Got nothing but healing the whole time. We'll try this. This could be ugly because she's going to end up putting some poisons on me. You watch. Oh, a heal block. That's even fun. Couple power drains. Wasn't too bad. And back to the boss. And then one more, and we are out of this section of the event quest. So how was everybody else's? I saw what Jason got. What everybody else get from Battlegrounds? Anything good? I think we're going to play a little slow here for a second. And unblockable right as I was going in there to do that. Perfect timing. Watch this. He's going to do it again. Perfect. Perfect timing. Stupid. I'm not going to throw a special. I'm going to wait. Bam's like, yeah, I know how everybody fights him. I know the best way to counter him. And we're going to make it so it's a pain in the... I guess I'll look and see who's on this path just so I can cry. Oh, and I'm running recoils. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that just flippin' sweet right there? At least, at least they didn't put a bleed immune in there. All right, let's go team select. I need to bring in a double immune. Who's a good double immune that we can run? I don't. So that's the problem. There needs to be a good. No, we could do Iceman. Yeah, let's try Iceman. Not going to get a lot of bleeds with him, but you know we can get the node from the node and double immune, so we don't have to worry about the ticking down at the beginning from Void just being Void. That was the only person they didn't put on my path today in War. That would have been more annoying than what I had was Void. And you folks know I hate fighting Spider-Gwen. Plans for the weekend. I do have plans for the weekend. It's yard work and housework. It's Father's Day, so I don't know. Somehow I got roped into doing a bunch of things around the house. Yeah, I caught you with that, didn't I? You evading little thing. Yeah, I know. Well, if my lawnmower is repaired, we had it repaired, we got it home, and when the guy put it back together, I've got an electric lawnmower. When he put it back together, it's got a arm that will go up and down, the push arm on it. Well, he crimped the cable. So when I straightened out the arm, it actually crimped it, so cut it. So I had to take it back to get it repaired. So if I get that back, I'm going to be mowing my lawn, which really needs it. I've got a couple of lights that I've got to replace in the house. Now all our lighting, with the exception of like the dome that's above me, all the lighting in all the hallways and all the rooms is LED. So it's actually an LED plate that I got to replace. It's not like I can unscrew a light bulb. So I've got two of those I've got to replace. My wife wants to start another project around the house, so I'm sure there's going to be some of that involved somewhere. When she starts a project, that usually means I start a project. Oh my God, this is annoying. Trying to keep the unstoppable away so I can actually do some damage. I'm only going to be using Iceman for this fight, but... And miss the unstoppable. What was that, Void? That's a fun fight right there. Void, when you can't hit into him all the time, and he's not giving you an opportunity to bury him, and he has you back against a wall. That's fun. I love how, if have you ever noticed that the 1-star path, the one that's supposed to be the easy one, they put the most annoying champs on the path. Just look at that. That was 20% health left on Void, and it took 30% of me down. Granted, I shouldn't be running recoils and fighting Void, but if I wasn't running recoils, it wouldn't be too bad. Just a pain. Just a pain. We're going to run this against this lovely fella because, you know, oops, didn't mean this. I wanted to run Bullseye. So we'll have to do something a little different here because, you know, you get 10 debuffs on this guy, or 10 debuffs total when fighting this guy. Just go away. And now he's going to be unstoppable again. What do I think about the new changes? I discussed them a little bit earlier. I'm a big fan. I'm not a fan of this stupid node. At all. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, I may get work every once in a while. You know, I like the changes. I like the new daily. You know, I'm running Event Quest today because, you know, it's the Event Quest 22-hour event. That's why I'm running it. There's not any real big reason other than that to do it. I like the, you know, I hope they keep it. You know, I know they said it's only for a month, but I kind of hope overall they keep it. Um, the Battlegrounds changes, I kind of like. This game knows me, and it really just wants to get on my nerves about parries here today for some reason. Um, we'll have to see on the changes to the victory track. There's a lot more levels on what they put on that slide, and I didn't grab that screenshot. I wish I had at this point. Um, there's a lot more involved in that than I was thinking there was going to be. I think, what was it? There's now almost 6 levels in all of them, something like that, 5 or 6 levels with multiple wins that you need to get. Going to slow down getting into Gladiator Circuit somewhat. Yeah, I used Bullseye's kit to my advantage there. Hate this node. If they ever put this node in again, shoot me. I have fought every fight up against the wall, and you guys know me enough by now that I hate fighting with my back against a wall. With a passion. I don't think I have fought on the other side of a center line yet. I say that now I finally get there. Of course. And I'm going to go sleepy sleep. And she's going to be unstoppable. And she's going to throw another special one. And another one followed up. Why not? And she's going to go unstoppable. And you can't parry her to begin with. And I'll stun her while I go sleepy sleep. And why not go unstoppable there? Why not? Jesus. Hey, the concussion did its job. Hey, we finally got her to get stunned. And we are done with this chapter. Thank goodness. One fight left to go. Get out of here with this BS. Now, JJ, I understand you're going to do a 12-hour stream tomorrow. Is that what I remember? Is that what I remember hearing correctly? Or am I making that up in my brain? And guess what? Unstoppable. Or unblockable, whatever one it is. Would you quit coming after me? When we root each other. And we're done with that chapter. Holy moly. Thank the Lord. We are done. I did not enjoy that chapter. That was too much work for an event quest. Spot boss. What fun do they have in store for me this time? tech attackers inflict a power drain burn or lock on the defender, inflict a shock passive dealing 5%. Each time the defender is inflicted with shock, either champion uses special attack, while the defender's suffering tech attackers gain an indefinite fury, so they have to use a special while? Ugh. Okay. Of course, they gain unblockable. Why not? Let's just be annoying. Fortunately, I may just have some champions that do power drains, power burns, locks, all sorts of stuff that I can have some fun with. And now we have a spot boss. What lovely nodes are on this guy? Heal block. Defender launches heavy attacks 15. Oh, great. On the kind of just shy of the Chavez scale spot. Let's see if attacker purifies, cleanses, or is immune to a debuff. They take a burn. They knew I was thinking to bring in my nice little rank 3 Mole Man. They knew it. Oh, when the attacker performs a well-timed block, they gain a fuse charge. Striking the defender's block removes 1. Yeah, just what you want to do against Spot is, I don't know, Kabam. Sometimes actually, here's what we're going to do. We'll second life Nick Fury it, and we won't care about it. Hey, Mr. Hill. Happy Friday. It is going well. My workday is almost done. All right, how many points do we have in this stupid event? All right, one more path, and then we are done. Maybe we'll go do some arena or something like that for a little bit. Let's see how this node works. One of my favorite champions to use against Punisher 99. Except for he turned my power gain off. What in the world? Okay. Why am I gaining no power? Ah, okay. Easy enough. Just had to be annoying. Hey, OG Gary, how's it going? Weekend time. Yes, it is. Congrats. I'm glad your work week is done. This stuff, they just have to be annoying. It is, how can we take something that they don't really like to do very much and make them just hate life for a couple hours? Yeah, now we got to wait for you to throw a special. Sure, easy enough. Hey, it's Gwenpool. I haven't fought her in a while. Everybody get done with Spring of Sorrow Wenny Pool. We're going to try, we'll see how our Red Skull does here. He should do fine with this. It should put a shock on her pretty much any time. Yep. She hits into my block. And my special 2 should be fun if I can ever get to it. Because that's going to take me to a special 3. So we'll just finish her off that way. I hate reverse controls as well, which is why if you saw my kind of solo, I typically, don't do it. I actually ran the, hey, Wolverine. I actually did it after I was war boosted. I took my war fights in the morning and I was like, what else? I mean, I've got a 30% champion boost on. I've got big 20% health. I've got another 15% attack. The time was just kind of right for it. So yeah, I just went ahead and jumped in and got it done. How did my opening go earlier? It went fine. I got Spider-Punk. I bought 3 featured, pulled him out of the first one, so I'm pleased with that. That's all I was after. So I'm done with this featured. What champions did I use? I used Mole Man, got a solo, posted it. I used Sauron, got her down to like 10% and got lost in the reverse controls. It was one of those where she was both times, and then the other one I used was Kingpin. I got her down to like 50% and then finished her off. Both times I died, it was where it went from reverse controls to regular controls mid special. And I was just like, there's no way. So, it was fun. So, I was able to get them all 3 of them knocked out in like 20 minutes. The Mole Man one I put on there, I think was like my 3rd attempt. It wasn't bad at all. Oh, let's see if we can keep this guy from throwing a special attack. The reverse controls wasn't a bad part for me. It was a change. Yeah, it was the constant changing. If it was all reverse controls, it would have been easy peasy. I was trying to keep him from throwing a special. And I was trying to get some red damage to end his life, because if you end him with red damage and not direct physical damage, it doesn't trigger. I crossbones Sauron and Angela for mine, and yeah, that's where I always died as well. Yeah, Switchmits, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, and AA. I thought about AA. But since he wasn't going to turn off the nodes, and it was a lot of, they wanted you to do a lot of the damage from specials. Isn't he shock immune? We'll just go this way. I have to do it on my free-to-play account at some point in time. I just have to figure out who I'm going to use, because I have zero, zilch, not a single one of those at rank 5, or I don't think I've got anybody that's good as a 7-star. So yeah, I don't know who I'm going to use. I may have to use a rank 4 Toad, a rank 4 Kingpin. I don't think I even have Blade, so I'd love to do a double with Blade, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know what? We can switch over to that account here in a minute. And for those joining, what I'll do is I'll show you the new countdown to enter the stream. Okay, now throw a special one. Haha. Oh, he was untouchable there? That's not nice. The heck with this. We're just going to push him. I'm running Nick Fury. I don't need anything other than just to go all out. There we go. And yeah, for those also just joining, there's no background music. I've been having trouble with the app and also having them put in copyright claims, even though I pay them for the music. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out over the weekend. Let's see, 15, 14, 10. It looks like mutant and one tech. Oh, actually, I need one skill as well, but good enough there. Let's see here. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Yeah, well, I'll show you this first. This is kind of, imagine I'm starting up the stream, all that. This is kind of my new starting countdown. I only did that because I've got it attached to the transition to this window. So let me go ahead and stop there. I can come here and we can go here. Yeah, I've got it in the beginning of my war video as well, something similar. So I kind of liked it. I created that. When did I create that? Last night? Last night, this morning? All right, so I think I am good to go. There we go. So options for, and we lost the first war on this account. That's fine. You can tell I log in all the time on this one as I'm just now claiming the daily. Champions for this thing. So the Brotherhood of Mutants. Come on, keyboard, wake up. Probably looking at Toad there, like I said. Nothing else ranked up. I know, Karate Mike did Sabretooth at rank 2. I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere of MSD using a rank 1 2-star Sabretooth and getting him down, or getting her down. So kind of leaning towards Toad with Brotherhood of Mutants. 2017, maybe Herc. Or was it, it's Skill 2017, isn't it? Or is it just 2017? I got to go look at that now. Oh no, just with a Champion Tag 2017. Herc is really 2017? Or did I not grab the tag? I didn't think Herc was 2017. I'll get that 5-star blade there. So I'm thinking probably Kingpin, maybe Angela. I may try Angela on this account for that one. And then the other one was Skill Clarity, right? Falcon? You can see I don't have a whole lot of options there. So yeah, it's not going to be as much fun on this account. Did I get any Battlegrounds rewards on this? Oh, I did. There's a rank for you. 138,227th. And I've got a bunch of these keys I can't claim. It won't let me claim them just to clear them out of the mailbox. Let's just see something. I don't expect me to do well at this. I don't expect it to go well, but we'll try it. I'm just playing around right now. If I clear it, if I get her down low enough, I'll keep going. Hey, what do you know? Reverse controls at the beginning. More fun with less options. I like good options. Okay, yeah, it's going to take me a while to get... That was regular control. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get my brain set back to reverse controls and all that. That's the hardest part for me, is getting my brain to reconfigure reverse controls. And then having to swap it every 8 seconds is no fun. Okay, regular controls. I'm just going to throw that so that when I'm done, it's reverse controls. I'm just going to do that so that when I'm done, it's regular controls. Now it's reverse. Regular. It'll be back to reverse. Regular. Back to reverse. And yes, I know ideally I'd want to throw special twos. Okay, now regular. We'll throw a striker because then it'll be reverse. We'll throw a special two. Regular. Reverse. Regular. And yes, this is how I have to do it. I have to say it out loud. Now I'm going to throw that because it'll be reverse. It gives me a chance to reset my brain a little bit. I went to hit my striker and kind of screwed up there. But there we go. Yeah, I think it can be done. I'll boost up and probably a couple revives. Where did 4 Loki place? Not as high as I thought we were going to, but losing, losing Andy and Trappy and a couple of the other guys that were big into Battlegrounds near the end of the season really kind of hurt. was not the best. We finished 39th. Not the worst, not the best. I'm going to farm some revives because I'm going to need them. But, like for those joining, the live stream today, top notch. Loved all the announcements, loved everything that they're going to do with the calendar. To me, long overdue. Long overdue. I'm looking forward to it. That is something that, I like the comment, and I think Crash said it, talking about the fact that they can update it more regularly if they do it this way. A couple times a year. It has been a long time. Granted they came out with Valiant crystals and all that, but that's a minor update. And when was that? Has that been a year now? You were driving in the sea of Divi drivers when it was on. What's the highlights? Okay. Well, while this is running, we can kind of go back through it. And I only grabbed the screenshots for Valiant because that's really all that really mattered to me. There's from June 24th to July 22nd. There is the rewards for the dailies instead of the 22-hour events. So you get this daily. Said it takes about 30 minutes of grinding. So arena, event quest. I've got to see if it's battlegrounds. Nice, Larson. Second. Which one are you? Are you in Abdo's Alliance or are you in one of the other ones? So that calendar right there, 757 star shards daily, 225 Titan or some tier 4 Alpha or some Sig Stones. Man, that's a good daily reward there. That to me, awesome. The other news, the push further. Let me zoom in on this. We don't need Jax's face. I should have done a better job of grabbing that screenshot. There's that. That's just a nice 7-day freebie. Free 7-star crystal. Free Ascension, free tier 6 class catalyst. Awesome there, even for Conqueror. That's pretty darn good. Do I get... Nope. Just the one revive. Well, we'll see. We'll jump back in there. So that's kind of the highlights from today. I don't think there's really much else. Oh, this. Sinister Sentinel Showdown, which is just the summer sale. Nothing major there, though. They didn't... Nothing groundbreaking in the announcement, just that it's coming the 28th of June. So that was it. An hour to talk about all that. And then if you've got it, or there's a code, if you put in the promo code, and I'll put it in the chat, you get what I logged into, just a couple freebies. Oops. For some reason, my copy did not work. There we are. That is the promo code. If you go to the web store, put that in, you get some freebies. BG Bar was first. You're in Battle Squad, Celestial, BTLSC. Yeah, there's a bunch of, Battlegrounds only alliances, which is kind of cool. I like that. I like the fact that there's some now. Some alliances focused on prestige for Alliance Quest, some focused on war, some focused on Battlegrounds. People like Forloki, we kind of try and balance the three, which is kind of neat. You know, it's nice to have an assortment of different things that you can do and different areas to focus on. I'm all for assortment and having different things to do. You know, some people like me, if there was an arena only alliance, I'd be number one. So, arena is my game mode. I can successfully do that all the time. Hey, there's that piggy bank. What is this one? Tier 6 ISO. Oh, speaking of which, arena only fans. Oh, you're giving me ideas, man. VGs is my favorite game mode by far. I'm not good at it, but it's my favorite game mode. You know, any type of PvP in any video game, I love. I'm never very good at it. Hey, Jocker, how's it going? You know, I would like, you know, I love Battlegrounds. I love playing it, just not that good at it. Um, and I'm fine with that most days. Some days when I get frustrated when I'm playing good and I'm losing just because the other person is ridiculously crazy and they never, I fight people who never make mistakes. I love watching Battlegrounds from other streamers. That's by far what I watch streamers do the most. And I love, I'll be on Andy streams. I don't rage quite as much as Andy. Um, you know, I love watching him because he will play people, up there at the top, and they make mistakes regularly. I have to play perfect. I feel like I always have to play perfect, and that's where I start getting frustrated. Is that thought process of when I'm not perfect on it? That's when I get frustrated with myself. Um, let's see, where can I claim some revives? I need revives, especially on this account. This account is not. We'll open up. These were the 3 crystals that you got from the code, by the way. Hey, we may be able to open a 6-star on this one. There's a heat. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Haven't touched war in ages, huh? War's not. Hey, there's the revive. That's what I was hoping for. I have eight whole 7-star hero crystal shards. 8 of them. Now this I don't want at all. There are masteries I need to unlock, so I guess I'll take a carbonadium. And I got 1 revive out of that. Can I open up a 6-star? No. I am shardless. Let's see what else we've got here that we can grab. There's Alliance Quest. There were some more shards. I've got some Pride is for everyone crystals. That's not bad. We can open those. There's more 6-star. Yeah, we've got a 6-star crystal and some Pride is for everyone crystals. We can get a bunch of 3 and 4-star champions. Yep, a whole 8. It's exactly what it was. An absolute whole 8. 1 shard short of a big. Oh yeah, I've been there. You end at 9,999 and no way at all to get another one. You've bought everything from the Battleground store, everything you can from everywhere else, opened every crystal you have, and you're that 1 shard shy. Say that fast. Hmm. Yeah, I've got some magnetron crystals to open on this one. Now watch this account get the 7-star. Hey, there's a 4-star. A 7-star Sig Stone Daily, a 7-star crystal every 20 days. Oh yeah, I am very, very excited. You know, to me, I said it earlier. Um, there's nothing worse. I try and complete those events every day. Um, you know, the worst one is I'll take that. The worst one is when arena lands on a Sunday because those Sunday arenas are horrid. So it's like right now I've got arenas that I need to run on my main, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow because tomorrow is the not the arena one. It's the other one. Arena, Event Quest, Hero Use. So yeah, I'll save. I'll wait and do the Hero Use event tomorrow. We'll grab these. I think these may have some. Hey, there's some more 7-star shards. We're climbing now. Where did those Pride is for Everyone crystals? They over in this tab. Hey, I've got Cavalier Born. I don't have any clue where these came from. That's another. Wow. A couple 6-stars out of these things. 2 BG wins will be enough to get all the daily. Yeah, I'm for that. You know, make it easier, make it quicker. You know, you're going to get more people to play the game more often, and I think that is their goal. If you make things easier for them to do, and there's enough for a 6-star. Where are those Pride is for Everyone crystals? I like these because I'm getting ISO, and that's what I need for this account. I've got some rank up resources. Can't do much without ISO. Do they not exist? I just claimed a bunch of them. There's calves. Okay. Am I completely blind? Have anybody seen them? I'm gonna go slower down through here. You know, I feel like BG in a way, but I don't have nearly as much hoarding going on in this as he does. I hoard signature stones, which I shouldn't do. I should pop open all of those and use them all. Maybe it was because they're definitely not here. It must have just been a different name between the two of them. So anyway, okay. Well, we got enough to open a 6-star on this account. Do I go with featured? Anybody in there that I absolutely want on this account? I mean, I'd rank Dust up all the way. I'd probably rank Spider Punk up. I'd rank Serpent up. The rest of them, the non-featured champion. Well, the problem is the non-featured champions in this crystal are really, really, really bad. I mean, there's good ones non-featured. Nick Fury. I already have him on this account and ranked up. That's it. Yeah, I got Spider-Punk on the main earlier, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And I'd love to pull a featured in here and get to use one a lot. I just can't do it. I just, there's just too much. There are, on that one, unless you have a lot of the champs, there are just too many misses. Way too many misses in that one. So we started this stream with a crystal opening. We end it with a crystal opening and pulling Super Scroll. Just what everybody wants is a Super Scroll. That's what everybody is clamoring for. Everybody wants a Super Scroll. Without a doubt. Can't help it. You know you want it. Everybody wants it. So, all right, I think that's going to do it. But let's see. I think maybe he may be ending here. Yep. I was going to say we could go raid Lord Shadow, but it looks like he is ending up his stream as well. And I don't see anybody else whose language I can understand streaming MCOC right at the moment. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Yeah, a little bit. We can kind of go through some stuff if you want. I was getting ready to end, but I don't see anybody else streaming, so I may wait a little bit so we can raid somebody. Let me see what we can do here. There are a couple things I can do here. Let's see. We only have 7. How many energy refills do I have in overflow? Yeah, you can tell when you say Fossey is on, let's raid him. Yep, there we go. We can raid myself. We do have some 6-star shards. What did you miss? Really just kind of, ooh, we've got an ascension we need to do on this account. All right, here's what we can do. Let's figure out rank ups on this account. I don't know if I've got anybody I can rank 5, but let's take a look and see. I do have some rank ups. Oh, that's right, I've got a 4 to 5 generic. Who do we rank 5? We talked a little bit about the live stream, the new calendar coming out for a month, which I am a big fan of. I love it. The nice little week calendar that they gave us is absolutely incredible. Yeah, those are probably the big things that came out of that live stream. Looking forward to that. There's my rank 4s. Who's the rank 5? Do I take Toad up first so that I have, or Kingpin so that I have a rank 5 for the Gwenpool? Make one of those 2 challenges easier. Claire, huh? No, I've got Claire on the main at rank 5. Granted, I have Toad, I have Kingpin at rank 5 as well. You know, need something that's going to help me in Act 8 a lot. I'm leaning towards Toad. Because I think it would be a generic that I'd have to use for Toad, unless I'll open up some other ones. Actually, I'm all over the place right now. Let's come over here. I've been holding these tier 6 class catalyst shards forever. I'll open these tier 5 as well. I've been holding these for a long time. Let's see what we form here. It's a pretty good spread. I don't have a lot of them. Don't get a lot on this account, but another one with a pretty good spread. I think that's it for tier 6. Nope, got one 10%er. The lowly 10%. Yeah, we got some 20%ers too. That's 100. That's a full crystal right there's worth. And yes, I still have War Victor crystals and War Challenger crystals left. Now, the thing to keep in mind with all this, I need to rank up some 7-star champions because I need to get the Valiant. So I'm thinking really the only 6-star 4 to 5 that I will do is with a generic 4 to 5 gem. So I could pretty much rank anybody up. Yes, I know, I just went and opened those. Oh, I've got 2 of them. So I've got 2 rank ups I can do. Didn't realize I had 2 of them. Okay, so, and I think I've got some 3 to 4. So we'll bring the 3-star ones in here. I'm thinking maybe Toad and Hulkling. Toad and Hulkling. There we go. They may be the 2. Because those I can just use those generics on. I think that's it. I think that those will be the 2 rank 5s to start off on this account. Both very versatile, both good for many things. Or I could do Hulkling and Nick Fury, Kate and Hulkling. So yeah, it is. I'm thinking Toad, just for something different on this account. And then 7-star, I've got a 1 to 2. I'm leaning towards Shocker. Actually, I can do Shocker without the gem. So we could definitely do Shocker. Maybe Sunspot. To go along with this guy. So I think Shocker for sure. I'll finally get to learn to play him. I don't know. Shocker, who do you think? Shocker or Guardian? Danny Moonstar? Yeah, she would definitely be fun at rank 2. She does good at rank 1. And she might be decent. The other thought would be do Havoc. He would be decent as both an attacker and a defender, kind of the same as Bishop. Hey, Jason just subscribed. Welcome, Jason. So, yeah, we'll probably do on level up. That gets me 3 rank 2s on this account. So if I do Shocker and Sunspot, some big nukes, or maybe, actually what I'll do is I'll do Shocker and Danny Moonstar. Sunspot on this account does fine at rank 1. I would do Guardian if he was awakened. I think the awakened ability is important with him. I don't know. That's really mainly just a defensive. And the triggering parry against non-contact attacks isn't bad either. I don't know. I'll have to think of that one. But I think I am going to do Danny with the gem. Let's see. Where am I on tier 4? Or tier 6, I'm sorry. So yeah, the only one I can do is Tech right now. Getting close to a mutant. Maybe we wait. I don't know. We'll see. Shocker's more of a dual threat, unawakened than Guardian, and better attacker once you learn. Well, that's going to be the thing. Can I learn him? I probably can. I don't know. We'll make the decision. I've got a couple days. Wow, there are a lot of people streaming MCOC that do not speak English. Okay, but I think that's going to wrap it up for now. I got to order dinner. I think we're just doing a pizza night tonight. Order dinner, get some things going. I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure when, probably morningish since I've got a lot to do. But it could be afternoon or evening. So if you check out my video on him on my channel, you can see it versus. Okay, I will do that. Um, I've not don't have Shocker on my main, so it's not ever been one that I played. So maybe that's a good enough reason there to do Shocker. And I don't have Guardian either, so that's my thing. I want to try and do somebody that's good that I don't play very often on my main account, which is why I'm thinking Danny. I got Sunspot rank 2 on the main. Thinking Danny and either Shocker or Guardian will be the rank up choices on this account. But that's going to do it for now, folks. Do want to thank all of you that joined in. Thank you, Jason, for the sub. I will be back tomorrow, and I think that's going to wrap it up. If you haven't yet, go check out my war video. Like I did say, there is a little audio sync. I've got a comment pinned on it. Not sure what happened there. It was in sync when I recorded it, not in sync now. But until tomorrow, everybody, take care.